Exactly.
You ready to do a dance? I'm ready. Hello, hello.
Can you clap your hands?
Good job.
Can you touch your toes?
Good job.
Can you turn around? Say hello.
That's so good. You're such a good dancer. Yay.
Can you touch your toes?
Watch the table.
Can you turn around?
Are you brushing your teeth like a big boy? Look at you. Yeah, you ate 2 cookies today. You got to brush all those cookies out of your teeth.
Yes, this will be your brushing supplement.
Oh.
My brushing.
Yeah, you brush your teeth first, and then Mama helps you brush your teeth.
Rolly,
Again?
can you brush your back teeth?
Can you brush your back teeth? Good job. Not while plopping. You got to do one or the other. You can't plop and brush.
He's gonna go.
And then you're gonna go, and you're gonna learn. You don't think it's funny. You don't want to do that. You're gonna learn a hard lesson. I don't want you to have to learn a hard lesson, all right? Happy Friday morning, everybody. Rolly Bear, you tell everybody, say, I'm leaving Canada. Yeah, we're getting ready to get in the van and leave Canada. We're heading back to the United States, the good old US of A. Canada's always beautiful. It's always a blast, but time to go home. We're going back in. You can't go in there, buddy. That's the shed. We're going in through Vermont because we haven't been to Vermont yet. And we're going to stay at the tip of Vermont, the north tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to hop on Route 100. From what I've read online, Route 100 through Vermont's like one of the most beautiful scenic drives in all of New England. So we have to experience it. Look at that view. Look at that view. Heading out of Shannon. We do have to go through Quebec City, but the most of today's drive is going to be through Canada. Actually, we're staying just over the United States border into Vermont. So we want to look for a random hole-in-the-wall place to get lunch at before we leave Canada, but it's such a gamble. We've only been to 2 random hole-in-the-wall places, and we've had literally the most polar opposite possible experiences we could have had. That Chez Denise, whatever how you pronounce that place, was like the chillest, coolest, fastest, friendliest place I've been to. And then another place was like literal torture. It was awful. So let's just hope we get the latter experience this time. Passing back through Quebec City, I just want to point something out I thought was kind of funny. So many people said wait until you drive in Quebec City. If you've only driven in Quebec City and that's like bad for you, I wouldn't recommend coming to the United States unless you're going to stay in a really rural area. Because we drove right through Quebec City right during rush hour twice, and rush hour Quebec City is not even comparable to like noon at Tuesday in Northern Virginia. Like it's not even remotely comparable. It's really peaceful to be such a big city as far as driving goes. I mean, there's a little bit of traffic, but nothing in comparison to how bad it is over there. This truck in front of us here is carrying some type of produce. We think it's grapes, but they just continuously keep flying out of the truck the whole time they're driving. I told her to get a little closer. I want to see if I can catch me one. I'm gonna taste it. No, really? I wouldn't. Those things are coming out hard, man. You try to catch that, it's gonna sting. We found some random restaurant on the way. Let's see. Are we gonna have the good one or the bad one? This is where we're at. Now, what does that mean? I don't really know, but it's a restaurant. And at least this menu has both English and French. First restaurant we've been to so far here that has both. Hey, I like your wooden high chair, man. He's tall. I know, he's up high. We couldn't decide. We both wanted to try chicken and pizza, so I got chicken, she got pizza, and we're just gonna share it. So we get to try everything. I don't know how they expect you to drink so much water, man. Look at the size of the waters they give you. I mean, for a comparison. Why are the sizes of the fries here so massive? Like, we got the poutine here, and man, it's gonna be so good though. That pizza, it's all fresh made. I can't wait to taste that crust. You know what I noticed here that's interesting that makes more sense? They put the toppings on the bread and then put the cheese on top so it all actually stays in there. It doesn't come apart when you bite it. Kind of smart. I could only finish a chicken tender and a half, but there was not one single one of those poutine, or however you pronounce those fries, left. I killed that whole plate, and I'm very full now. It was so good. What was funny is that's the first restaurant we went to that the menu had English on it, but it was also the first restaurant we went to where the server spoke like absolutely no English, only French. So kind of strange how that happened. So this is our first time pumping gas here, and apparently you can't just like fill it up. You have to pre-select an amount in there, which is interesting. And also there's no thing here to hold the gas pump, so I actually have to physically hold it the whole time.
First world problem.
Strange, I know, right? You know what else I noticed here? I don't know if it's just Quebec or all of Canada. I don't remember last time we were in Ontario, but we need to implement in the United States immediately. Every stop sign you come to, like if it's a 4-way or 2-way stop, there's a little, or 3, yeah. There's like a little square under the octagon that tells you if like this side has a stop sign, this has a stop sign, that side has a stop sign. I can't be the only one. How many times in America do you have to pull up and be like, do they have a stop sign? Did they have a stop sign? I don't know. It's really annoying, right? Especially at nighttime. It's dangerous, really. But that makes so much sense. I don't know why we don't implement that over here in the US. So we had to stop by a bakery on the way back before we leave out of Canada. Get some of the stuff everyone's been telling us to try. Like the fresh bake croissant.
I got chocolate croissant.
Chocolate croissant.
And then I got this thing, which is like triple chocolate mousse cake.
There's no way we're finishing this before we get to the border.
Well, I'm gonna rip this in half. See how much chocolate's in it.
Okay. Ooh. That looks good.
Croissant
That looks
itself would
good.
be good.
Yep. Broly got a little chocolate, some kind of weird flavored cookie. I'm not even sure what it is, but he likes it. There's so many foods I have here that like are seasoned with something that I don't know what it is. Like I eat it, I don't know what it is. I've never tasted it before, but it's just delicious. I have no idea what this is flavored with, but it's really good. We got that little thing too. Broly is tearing that up. Broly didn't care for the cookie. I love the cookie. Broly likes whatever this thing is right here. I don't know what it is. Is it good, buddy? Bakery should know that when you see the car pull up with an American license plate, we're coming to eat all your food. All your bad sugar stuff is coming home with us. You want a cookie too? Okay, that's where we're at right now. That place is pretty good, but you know what's weird? The first time I put this into the GPS, it took us like over here across this bridge to like a retirement apartment, and then for some reason that's what the GPS said was this place, so then I put it in again, and then it took us to the right place. I think the GPS is also confused when it's out here. We got about an hour and 40 minutes left to get to the Airbnb. I think about an hour of it's in Canada and the last 40 minutes actually in the United States, but we'll see when we get over there. We took the like 4-minute longer route that goes through the more rural area of Canada before we get to the United States, because we still never found our live moose. Well, I saw one moose and it was dead on somebody's car. I want to see a live one. Let's see if we can find one. So beautiful out here. Well, we only have to see it for a second because of the trees, but look at all those colors still. Oh, there's a little break. There's a little break. Give me some views. Nah, not really. But it's really pretty out there. It really was. Take my word for it. There we go. There's some beautiful Canadian countryside. Look at those mountains and colors. That is beautiful. We're getting really close to America though, very close. We see the US border. We're almost there. Almost there. This road's really bumpy. Well, let's take one last look at the beautiful Canadian countryside before we cross back over to the homeland. It is beautiful out here, that's for sure. The further you get away from the city, just like anywhere, the more beautiful it is. We finally made it back to the United States. Look, miles. It's not kilometers no more. The signs are in English again. We're home. Apparently our Airbnb is on a dirt road in the back roads of Vermont. This is where we'll see the moose. We've never seen the moose in 5 of the New England states and Canada so far. Vermont's our last chance. Right back here, I mean, there's not even paved roads. This is where you'll see it at, right around dusk, I bet you. We are in the absolute middle of nowhere, and I love it. Just listen to this, listen. You hear that? It's nothing. It's so peaceful. Oh, and it's just the smell of the woods and the pine is amazing. Look at our house. Our house is basically a roof. It doesn't even have a ground. But it's only for one night. You going out in the woods, man? Huh? We're gonna find us a moose? You think we're gonna find a moose here, Broly? He said, I'm busy looking at leaves right now. I'm collecting leaves. Can I see your leaves? Can I see it? Wow. I like them. Those are so cool. Wow. I like, you know when there's not even a driveway, it's just grass? It's a nice area. This is
that way, see if we can pull out that way.
I didn't look. I'm telling you, I think this was an old hunting cabin that's been converted to an Airbnb. That's what the inside really reminds me of. What happened?
He tried to step up on that like area and he fell back down a little bit.
No. So it's a really small inside, and then you go up like this. It's kind of a fusion between a ladder and stairs, and there's 2 bedrooms up here, and then there's 1 bedroom over here. It's actually really nice and peaceful. I was looking at the hotels in Vermont and just like New Hampshire, like renting 1 room, pretty much all of them are booked out, and then the ones that aren't is like $500 a night for a single hotel room. Then you can get a whole Airbnb here, a whole house private in the woods on 3 acres for far less than that. Why would you stay at the hotel? It makes no sense. Look at these views. We got to drive about 20 minutes to find like a drag of somewhat civilization that has some food places in it, so we can get something to eat for dinner. Let's see what we can find. You draw on a picture. Nice. I like it. You gonna make that out of pumpkin? Wow, that looks so good. I like it. Big pumpkin?
Big.
Yeah, make a big pumpkin. I want to see it. Can you draw that big pumpkin?
Big.
Whoa. We drove for like 20 minutes and all we passed was like 2 bar restaurants that were so packed that you couldn't even get in the parking lot. So, McDonald's again.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You were using me as a tripod just now. I don't appreciate it.
Well, you know, I figured it'd be useful right here. It looks steady, right? I was really hoping driving through all these backwoods at nighttime and that we'd see some type of animal. All we seen was a hawk that almost hit our van, but no, you know, mammals on the ground at all yet. Not even like a squirrel or a possum or a raccoon. Definitely not a moose. Well, we're back at the Airbnb now, and tomorrow we're gonna get up and we're heading a little bit west in Vermont, and then we're gonna take Route 100 all the way down. So I've read a lot of things about Route 100 being one of the most scenic drives in the entire New England area, so I'm really excited about that. This video will actually come out tomorrow while we're still in Vermont, so if anybody is from Vermont or knows something cool on the Route 100 route, let us know in the comments what we might miss. So right now we're in Newark, Vermont, and we're gonna go all the way south. So if it's north of Newark, probably not gonna happen, but anything south of that, let us know what you see. Anyway, guys, if you're still watching, go watch this video right here for us. Let's get it some more views because it didn't perform that well, and it'll help us out a lot. Thank you so much, and until next time, peace out.